This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
Hey guys, it's Valerie Lauer with the iPhoneAppReview.com here with a video app review of an application I've had the pleasure of reviewing this week called Panorama 360. Panorama is an application that allows you to capture panoramic photos with ease from any of your iOS devices. We're reviewing this application here on the iPad, but it does work also well on the iPod Touch or on the iPhone. Any iOS device that has the camera enabled should be able to rock this application. Now, as the title and myself mentioned, it is an app that lets you take a picture of more than just a single picture and combine them into seamless photos. Now here we are in the gallery. Navigation is really quite easy. When you open the application, it automatically opens onto the capture image here. You would tap here at the bottom of the screen where there's a little blacked out square or an image that actually shows you one of the panoramic pictures to get to the gallery. Now editing the gallery is also quite simple. You can tap on edit, which lets you remove any of those you choose to, and then when you're done you simply would tap done. You can also edit any of these pictures to add a title. If you want to be untitled, you certainly can. If you want to say something else, that is definitely an option, and it's quite easily and simply done. Now the application does have a little bit of a limitation as far as the views go. You can use the camera in a horizontal or vertical orientation, however the gallery only works in this simple vertical, which is why we're reviewing the application this direction. Now any of these you want to look at, you can actually just tap on and it shows you there. Now you can double tap to zoom in or pinch to zoom if you choose to, which is great. Then if you want to view, it's actually kind of cool. You would hold this in front of you and turn just like you were if you were on location, and as you turn it will show you the rest of the image. Now that isn't always the ideal way to look at a picture, obviously, which is why there's a save option that allows you to save panorama images to your camera roll, which is really quite convenient, so I like that quite a bit. Again, just a kind of a cool feature with the application that you can take the pictures and kind of view them that way. You can turn that off right here and scroll if you need to too. So that's kind of cool. You can actually turn that on and off, giving you lots of different options from there. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the actual image capture selections. Obviously I'm reviewing this here in the dark so we can focus on the application, but what you do is you would choose start. It would snap that first picture, and then this middle dot you would go either right or left to line it up with the guide dot. When you get to the guide dot, this app's going to actually automatically snap images, and then when you're done you simply tap done there on the bottom. Now again, we're showing you this kind of in the dark, which I'm sorry about, but there's also kind of a neat feature when you're capturing images that lets you turn on and off up here in the corner your exposure. You can have it locked onto the single exposure from the beginning shot if you want to, or you can have it change, alter exposure, and even use your finger to touch to zoom in on certain things to capture more effective pictures. Now just to kind of show you what it looks like when you look at these pictures in your camera roll, we're going to actually exit the app just for a second, go into Photos, and check out those camera roll pictures. So here you go. Single images were captured, but when they were combined with the feature, you can actually create a cool panorama. And then you can view the entire panorama here, if you so choose to, which is really neat. So that gives you the extra options of viewing, sharing, etc., etc. Those don't actually come in the app, but they are options that are available through the camera roll feature. So here at iPhoneAppReview.com, we did give this application a 4 out of 5 stars. I like the features. I think it's really fun and easy to use. I love that you can name your photos and remove them with ease, and I just think that capture functionality is so simple, it's hard not to absolutely love this application. So again, with the iPhoneAppReview.com, this has been Valerie Lauer with a video app review of Panorama 360 with a 4 out of 5 stars. Until next time.